Welcome back, students. Today we will start other topic of organic chemistry, that is hydrocarbon. And in hydrocarbon we will study today alkane. What is alkane? Alkane are saturated hydrocarbon. So what is this saturated hydrocarbon? Saturated hydrocarbon means there is a linkage between carbon-carbon atom by a single covalent bond. By a single covalent bond. And there is a linkage between carbon and hydrogen also with a single covalent bond. So when there is a linkage between carbon-carbon atom or between carbon-hydrogen atom with a single covalent bond, that is called a saturated hydrocarbon. So if we take the example of methane, and we know that what is hydrocarbon, where the carbon and hydrogen are the essential part. Now, if we make the structure will formed in this way. Carbon is combining with hydrogen with a single covalent bond. So here, the valency of the carbon is satisfied with a single covalent bond. That is called a saturated hydrocarbon. Now, what is the general formula for making a homologous series of alkane? So that is CnH2n plus 2. So this is the general formula for making a homologous series of a hydrocarbon or alkane. So if we substitute the value N1, so what formula will form? C1H2, value of N is 1 plus 2. So we will get formula CH4. So when you have a one carbon, then it is called a meth. Now in this structure, if we see the structure, so carbon and hydrogen, there is a linkage of the single bond. Between the carbon and hydrogen, there is a single bond. So when single bond form, then we use a suffix that is ane. So the name is methane. If we substitute the value now 2, so the formula will formed in this way, and the formula C2H6. So when we are making the structure of this, so we have a 2 carbon and carbon valencies are satisfied by a single covalent bond. Now, carbon contain a single covalent bond. So, when they have a 2 carbon atom, when we say it, and single carbon atom linkage is a single covalent bond, we will use a suffix that is ane. So, in this way, you can prepare a number of carbon atom series or homologous series. What is isomer? Isomers are the compound which have same molecular formula but different structural formula. An isomer is possible more than 3 carbon atom. When there are more than 3 carbon atom, then there is a possibility of isomer. So here, if I will make a structure in this way, four carbon atom and valency of carbon is satisfied by hydrogen with the single covalent bond. This is a one structure and this one is the another structure. If we see in both structure, this is structure A and this is structure B. If we see the molecular formula in both structure, that will be same. See here, this is 1, this is 2 carbon, 3 carbon, and this is 4 carbon. So here 4 carbon, so we will write C4, and hydrogen are here 10. So the molecular formula C4H10. And in this structure if we see, so we have 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. So 4 carbon are here. So this is C4. Then we will see hydrogen. So hydrogen here 3, 3, 6, then 7, 8, 9, and this hydrogen 1, 10. So in both structure the molecular formula are same, that is C4H10. But what happened here? But the structural formula is different. See here, this is the structural formula of A, that this is in a straight chain. Here the carbon atom are in a straight chain, and the name of this compound is butane. 4 carbon atom but and single bond ane. And in the structure of B, here there is a 3 carbon atom chain. So when we have a 3 carbon atom chain, we are writing a prop. But here, see, we have done in the nomenclature. So those carbon atom are not including in a chain, that are called a substituent. So here this is a substituent. So how we are writing the name of the organic compound? First we are writing a substituent. So first we have to give a numbering. So if we start from the numbering, so it will get a 2 position, and according to the rule, substituent will get a lowest number. So the name of the compound will come 2-methyl. CH3 means methyl group. 2-methyl. Then we are writing a word root after a substituent. So word root 3 carbon atom. So for 3 carbon atom we are writing prop, and then we are writing a suffix, means we have to see the nature of the carbon-carbon bond. So here the nature of the carbon-carbon bond is a single bond. So for the single bond we are using ane. So this is the name of the compound 2-methyl propane. So this is called a isomer of butane. Now there are 2 isomers of butane. One is a simple chain butane and the second one is a 2-methyl propane. So here the isomer have a same molecular formula and different structural formula. Let's take another example, that is pentane. Now we have to make a pentane isomer. So the pentane formula is C5H12. First we will make a straight chain structure, that is 5 carbon atom, and then we have to satisfy the valency of a carbon. So we will write hydrogen, because we have in the formula we have make 12 hydrogen. So this is the simple structure of pentane. This is the A structure, and the name of this one is here the carbon atom in a straight chain, 5 carbon atom. So we will write pent for 5 carbon atom, and there is a linkage between carbon-carbon with a single covalent bond. So we will use a suffix, that is ane. Now the second structure possibility is what now? So in the second structure we will reduce the number of carbon chain. So here we have taken, in the first structure we have taken 5 carbon atom. Now we will take in a chain 4 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. But according to the chemical formula or the general formula, carbon have how many carbon in a pentane? 5 carbon. But in the chain we are including only a 4 carbon atom. Then rest carbon atom will come out in the form of a chain. Then satisfied the valency of the carbon. Here CH2 will come, here CH will come, and here CH3 will come. So what will be the name come? We will give a numbering from the right hand side, because according to the rule the substituent will get a lowest number. 1, there's 2. Now the substituent is getting a second position. If we are starting the numbering from this side, then substituent will get a third. So this is not appropriate rule. According to the rule, the substituent will get the lowest number. So we will give numbering from the right hand side. So what will be the name come? So the name will be, first we are writing a substituent. So this will be 2-methyl. How many carbon atom in a chain? 4 carbon atom. So 4-but. And then suffix "ane" because single bond are present. What is the next possibility now? Again, if we will reduce the number of chain now. So here we will reduce the number of carbon atom from a chain. So 3 carbon atom we will make, and now, but we have to make 5 carbon atom according to the molecular formula. So now we will make a 2 branches. So here CH3, here already 4 bond are there, so we will not write here hydrogen because carbon valency is already satisfied. Then CH3, CH3 and this CH3. So what will be the name come now? So we will give a numbering. You can give a numbering from any side because the substituent are getting in both sides second position. This 2 and 3. So the name of this compound will be 2,2, because in the 2 position 2 substituent are present now and the chain is only 3 carbon atom. So 2,2 substituent 2, then dimethyl, 3 carbon, that is prop, and single bond ane. So these are the possibility of pentane isomers. So the first one is a simple isomer, that is pentane, then 2-methylbutane and 2,2-dimethyl propane. So these are the 3 isomers of the pentane. So when we are making a isomer, first will be in a straight chain isomer, then reduce the number of the carbon atom chain and make a branch. Then give a numbering to the isomers. Same number should not be repeated. So these are the isomers of the pentane. What is the structure of methane now? So this is a methane molecule, and the methane molecule is 3-dimensional structure. So this is a methane molecule. These are the 4 electron in the carbon atom, 4 electron in the carbon atom, and they move as far apart from each other as possible because they have a same charges. All 4 carbon atom have a same charges. So we know that when the molecule have a same charges, so they can repel to each other. So in this molecule these hydrogen atom will repel to each other. और जब ये आपस में रिपेल करेंगे तो इनका बॉन्ड एंगल क्या होगा? इंक्रीज कर देगा. और जब बॉन्ड एंगल इंक्रीज करेगा तो ये अपनी पोजीशंस को चेंज करेंगे. So these hydrogen atom will change their positions, and when they will change their position they can form a structure like this. So this structure is called a tetrahedron structure. Tetrahedron structure. So when these hydrogen atom, they have a similar charges, so when these will repel to each other, the hydrogen atom will change their positions and the angle will increase, and when the angle will increase they are forming a structure. That structure is called a tetrahedron. So what is the structure of a methane? That is a tetrahedron. In this way tetrahedron structure will form. So these are the hydrogen atom. Now the angle is increased between these hydrogen atom, and this center atom is a carbon. So this is about the structure of methane. How we can prepare a methane in laboratory? So for preparing a methane in a laboratory we need a sodium salt of carboxylic acid, and soda lime. These 2 reactants we need for the manufacture of a methane in a laboratory. Now here हाउ वी कैन ऑब्टेन सोडियम सॉल्ट ऑफ कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड। तो ये हमें सॉल्ट मिलेगा कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड से। तो हमने यहाँ पर ले लिया एसिटिक एसिड। एसिटिक एसिड फॉर्मूला है CH3COOH। और अगर हम नेम लिखें इसका तो इट हैव 2 कार्बन एटम। तो अब 2 कार्बन एटम के लिए हम लिखते हैं इथ, सिंगल बॉन्ड एन, एंड कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड functional group that is oic. So the name is ethanoic acid or common name is acetic acid. So when we treated the acetic acid with base NaOH, and we know that when acid and bases react they are forming a salt and water. So here the sodium is highly reactive. Sodium is highly reactive, so it will displace a hydrogen from a carboxylic acid. So here the salt will form now CH3COONA and water will released. So in this way we can prepare a sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Now we will take this sodium salt of carboxylic acid CH3COONA. Then it is treated with soda lime, and the soda lime is a mixture of NaOH and CaO, and it will take temperature 300 डिग्री सेल्सियस। तो अब जब हम ये रिएक्शन चलेगी तो यहाँ से क्या होगा, ये COO will come out in the form of a कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड। तो जिस रिएक्शन से कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज्ड होती हैं दैट इज कॉल्ड डीकार्बोक्सिलेशन रिएक्शंस। Decarboxylation reaction. D means removal and carboxylation means carbon dioxide. So in this reaction यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज हो जाएगी, लेकिन यहाँ पर सोडियम भी है, तो सोडियम रिएक्टिव है, हाईली रिएक्टिव है। सो दिस विल कम आउट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ वन कंपाउंड। ये सारे का सारा एक कंपाउंड के बाहर निकल जाएगा, दैट इज फॉर्मिंग, वो बना देगा सोडियम कार्बोनेट। यहां से ये सारा का सारा कंपाउंड निकल गया, H रह जाएगा। So this will forming now sodium carbonate. So here this is the releasing of a carbon dioxide, releasing of a carbon dioxide in the form of a carbonate. Now so this is called a decarboxylation reaction. So what is left now? The left, that is CH3, यहाँ पर CH3 बच गया और यहाँ पर हमारे पास एक हाइड्रोजन बच गया। So this will combine and forming here CH4. So in this way methane is formed and it is collected by the downward displacement of water. So what is the name of this compound now? So 2 carbon atom, first we will write the sodium. There are 2 carbon atoms. So etho, and this is CH3CO is a comes from a acetic acid. So this is ethonate. So the name of this compound is a sodium ethonate, or you can also say sodium acetate. So this is the laboratory preparation for methane. Now here we have used this soda lime. What is the use? Why we have used this soda lime mixture? The reason is that NaOH is a delinquent substance. This NaH is a delinquent substance. And this, what is the nature of this delinquent substance? That it absorbs the moisture and ultimately it dissolves in the moisture and forming a saturated solution. To keep the dry of NaOH, for keeping a dry to NaOH, NaOH को dry रखने के लिए हमने यहाँ पर CaO mix कर दिया, and then it is forming a soda lime. So this is all about the preparation of methane. Next is how to prepare ethane in a laboratory. So when we are preparing ethane, we again need a sodium salt of a carboxylic acid. So we will take now here C2H5COONA. Then it is treated with soda lime, that is a mixture of NaOH and CaO, 300 degrees Celsius. So now here this compound will come out in the form of a sodium carbonate. So this will be Na2CO3 plus now this is left C2H5 और यहाँ पर हाइड्रोजन बच गया, तो ये आपस में कंबाइन करके, क्योंकि अगर हम स्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं सो वी हैव स्ट्रक्चर इन दिस वे, 5 कार्बन एटम 3 4 okay 5. Now this carbon atom valency is not satisfied and one hydrogen is left, so this hydrogen will combine here and the formula will form C2H6. यहाँ पर ये इथेन बन गया। अगर आपको यहाँ पर इथेन बनाना है तो आपने यहाँ पर नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम इंक्रीज कर दिए, तो यहाँ पर 2 कार्बन एटम एंड दिस इज अ 1 कार्बन एटम, तो टोटल इन द रिएक्टेंट वी हैव टेकन 3 कार्बन एटम। अगर जब आपको यहाँ पर मीथेन बनाना था, CH4 आपने बनाया, तो यहाँ पर आपने क्या लिया, यहाँ पर आपने नंबर ऑफ कार्बन को इंक्रीज कर दिया, दैट यू हैव टेकन हियर सोडियम एसीटेट CH3COONA। तो जब आपको नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम इंक्रीज करने हैं इस साइड, तो आपने यहाँ पर क्या करना है, कार्बन एटम इंक्रीज करने हैं।